how much have you made so far in graphic design?
Roughly more than 5 million.
What has been your most earning month, and how much have you made in that particular month?
On an average, 6 figures. So
6 figures.
yeah, 6 figures. Let's say 100, 150, 200.
Okay. 200.
Yeah.
Is it profitable? Is it something that they should venture into, or they should just ignore it? What do you have to tell them?
Okay, graphic design is a profitable skill. Graphic design is highly lucrative. I mean, it's highly lucrative. You can earn, you can make a living with graphic design and charge based on your level. At the time I told you I was charging 500, I increased it to 2,000.
Yes.
Again, I increased it to 3,000. And then later I thought that, wow, the responsibility becoming much. My data service now is no longer 1,000. I'm not paying more for data, sometimes 6,000, sometimes more. So if I'm paying more, that means I should be getting more money. I have to increase my price to 5,000. After increasing to 5,000, I thought for a time that, well, even all these small graphic designers, they don't know anything. The ones that I've taught, they are charging 5,000 too. So why would I be staying 5,000? So I had to increase it to 6,000, later 7,000. Now I'm charging 10,000 naira, and I will increase it very soon.
What are the various ways that an individual can make money out of graphic designing? And from your experience, how have you been able to do it and scale your graphic design business up to a point of earning 5 million?
Number one, you need to learn how to price. Understand that graphic design is not your side hustle. Graphic design is a business. The skill is different from the business. Some people know the skill of graphic design. They are skillful graphic designers, but they don't know the business of graphic design.
As you can already tell, this is not a video that you should miss out on, because our guest right here in this interview has been able to make over 5 million in graphic designing. And you know what that means? It means you can also do it. So today we are going to learn from him. We are going to let him show us how he has been able to do it. So I don't want you to miss out on anything. I want you to be a winner and not a loser. So I highly advise that you pick a pen and a notebook right now. You jot down every little thing that he will put out there for you to use, right? I don't want you to miss out, so do that right now. And let's go into the video. So, who is 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗜𝗕𝗘? Let's hear from him.
Okay, I believe you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗧𝗕𝗏. I'm a graphic designer. And I've been designing for about 7 years now.
Wow.
Both on PC and with my smartphone. And I'm also a person that is into talks on mindset and financial intelligence. I talk about that aspect a lot, mindset and financial intelligence. And I'm also a WhatsApp marketer. I've been doing WhatsApp marketing for some time.
Wow.
And that's really been helpful growing.
That's a whole lot already.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot already. So quickly, let's jump into this aspect. Can you take us back to the starting of your journey? How you get to know about graphic designing? What inspired you to start it? Like, can you take us back to your journey? You said you started graphic design like 7 years ago. Can you take us back? Let's rewind it. Let's go back a little bit in time.
Okay. When I started graphic design 7 years ago, that was like officially doing my own thing. But the first interest that started off was when I was still in the junior secondary school. That was I just wrote my junior secondary exam. That was 2009. And my elder brother just thought that instead of me to stay at home for these 3 months, he wanted me to learn something. And then, so he took me to a graphic design company where I was going to be employed as a helper boy to help them to finish book design and all those things. So I didn't know anything about computer at that time. So I just attached myself to them as a helper to buying books together. So while I was there, I noticed that my boss gave priority to the graphic designer because it was like the guy that was doing everything, or like the guy that was making everything to happen. So without him, we cannot get the book to collect. We can't get the work to do. So every work that comes into the company must go through that guy. So it gave so much priority to the guy that. So I thought of to upgrade myself. So that led me to go and learn CorelDRAW, just to learn design. And then the guy later went for school and then became a graphic designer. So that I started taking interest from that point in design. That was when I started.
Wow.
Then when it became a very serious one was during the lockdown. I have been designing, but not very, very well. So during the lockdown in the 2020, I was teaching. I had to drop my teaching job at that time because they were paying me 15,000 naira per month. And because the money was very small and the tax that comes to the work was so much, then as the lockdown came, it was an opportunity for me to sit there and rethink what to do. So I got an instruction to go into teaching graphic design. So that was why I actually took this whole thing seriously. And it has really, really been a very wonderful journey so far.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. Your journey has been an interesting one. So I'll take it like you were not kind of self-taught graphic designer. You started from somewhere, or I want to know that aspect. So were you self-taught and somebody like sit you down, or you have a teacher or mentor who took you through the graphic designing aspect? I want to know that.
Well, there's the person that started teaching me graphic design. He did not even know what was graphic design, so I wouldn't say that.
Interesting.
I wouldn't say that. I was actually taught, because those guys, they don't even know the graphic design. So that was why me myself, I did not know what graphic design was, because I would just know that you can take CorelDRAW to put this together, and then we create some graphics. But when I became very serious with graphic design, I had to teach myself. I know I took some several classes that helped me, but the most of the learning and to what I am now, it is personal development.
Wow. Personal development. That's the key word, personal development. Okay, so if your journey has been like this, so let's say somebody is trying to come up and become a graphic designer, what would be your advice for that person? Should that person maybe go for mentorship, or even if the person go for mentorship, as a person has to maybe be totally committed to get to where he or she wants to be in the field of graphic design? I don't know if you've got my question right.
Yeah. So my advice for a person who just wants to start graphic design is that instead of trying to figure out everything by yourself, try and start with a class. That is to say, look for a coach, a graphic design coach that is good, that understands graphic design and has been somebody that is into the thing for a while now. Then pay them to learn, whether it's PC, whether it's smartphone, learn the fundamentals of graphic design. That's what one thing I didn't learn early. The principles of graphic design, the elements of graphic design, the color psychology. Learn those basic and understand them very, very well. Once you've learned that, at least for a few classes, maybe one or two, then you can go into implementation. That will take you into the journey of personally discovering yourself and learning. And that journey continues till now. It continues in my life. It continues just like that.
Wow. That's a good one over there. So you have to get committed if you really want to get the best out of it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Good. So quickly, let me take a jump over here and go straight to one question, because I know most of my viewers currently will be interested in this, right? So the question is like this. You started graphic designing like 7 years up to now, right? So when you want to maybe take it in general, how much have you made so far in graphic design from the day one up to now? Can you give us a price, or like, can you name it?
Okay. Like I said, when I started, that's 7 years ago, I wasn't serious.
Okay.
All right. I wasn't serious. I didn't know anything about money. I didn't know how to price my service. I didn't know how to charge. So most of the works I did in those early time were mostly free work. Right? They were mostly free work, just volunteering and doing things for free. When I started taking graphic design seriously as a business, like seriously as a business, was in 2021.
Okay.
That time I have been very, very busy. I didn't know how to charge for myself. Sometimes I just take it for free, sometimes 500 naira, and then sometimes it's a thank you, sometimes God bless you. I didn't understand everything. So it was from 2021, and I started creating my content and everything. I would say that I've made more than roughly more than 5 million from this skill.
5 million naira plus.
Yes, roughly like that. Combining it with sharing of knowledge.
Wow. Congratulations. That's a milestone to celebrate. Yeah, that's a milestone. Wow. 5 million. That's really interesting. Like, it's a big milestone, actually. I'm not lying to you, right? I'm not lying to you. So if you've been able to make that within a period from 2021 to 2023, right here, that's, let's say, 2 years, you've been able to make 5 million. I will ask you this specific one. What has been your most earning month, and how much have you made in that particular month?
You mean month?
Yeah, month.
Okay. There are times where I would say that there are times where design gig will not come. There are times where there's no job. There are times where maybe the clients are not there. But on an average, it's in 6 figures. So
6 figures.
Yeah, 6 figures. Let's say 100, 150, 200.
Okay. 200.
Yeah.
In a month.
Yes.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. You are doing so well. You are doing so well. So before I even move on to my next question, I have another question I want to come across. I want to bring in before that one. All right. So a lot of people have been asking me if they should go into graphic designing or not, if it is really profitable or not. And based on your experience so far, what do you say? What do you tell these people? Is it profitable? Is it something that they should venture into, or they should just ignore it? What do you have to tell them?
Okay, graphic design is a profitable skill that once acquired and you have the right knowledge, you will be able to get a lot from it. Now, the people that don't make so much from graphic design are people that, number one, they have not learned very well. They are not good with their craft. They don't really understand graphic design. So sometimes their designs are not very attractive to compel people to come to them. That's number one. Number two, they don't know how to price their services. They don't know how to place value on their designs. So even though they are good, some of them are good, they can create design, but they don't know how to name their price. I think it's one of the problem of many growing experts. They don't know how much to charge for their design. So they feel that they are inferior. They don't know how to charge. Now let me tell you give you a little tip on how to charge for your service. Now, before now, I used to charge as low as 500 naira for one design, one flyer.
What design?
All right, 500 naira. 500 naira is just small money if you know what 500 naira is in Nigeria.
Yeah, it's very, very small.
All right, but as time goes on, you see, in life, you understand that as you grow in life, your responsibilities will increase. Now, factor all that into your billing. All right. Now, a person, that's why graphic designers, their prices varies. Their prices generally in the whole world, it's not the same. One can charge 500 naira. Another one for that same service can charge 5,000 naira. Another person can charge 10,000 naira. Another person can charge 50,000 naira. Another person can charge 100,000 naira for the same flyer design. So it varies.
Wow.
And this is about your personal growth. And if you are a designer who is just a beginner, you have not learned anything, you are just growing, and you want to charge, for example, 10,000 naira for one flyer design, you will be there. Nobody will patronize you because your level have not got to that point where they can trust you to pay that kind of money. All right.
Okay.
So it's about brand perception. So now I can charge 10,000 for one flyer design because I know that I have reached that level, and I will increase it very soon. I'm not reached that level, and I don't look at your face when I charge you because I know I have a responsibility. I have to take care of myself. I have to pay my house rent. So some of these graphic designers that are just coming up, they don't have bills to pay. They don't have responsibilities. Some of them, they still with their parents. Some of them, they are still mommy's boys and mommy girls. So they don't know what's called bills. They don't know that they are paying bills. So because of that, they are afraid to charge. They are scared to charge. That can influence how you charge. The responsibility that you carry as a person can influence how you charge. You must factor in the food that you're going to eat to do that work, to be alive. You must factor in the resources that you're going to get to browse online, to download resources. The fact that you're getting free resources, downloading free resources everywhere, doesn't mean that it's free. Those things you call free resources are paid for. If you're going to be paying legitimately for those things, you know how much those things cost, you'll be shocked. So you need to factor all those things in so that when you are charging for your service, you are charging very, very well. Another thing is brand perception. The reason why people don't pay graphic designers very well and they look at it as not a lucrative thing is because they have perceived your brand as a brand that is cheap, as a brand that is they cannot pay money. So when you are billing them and telling them pay 5,000 naira, they look at you and like, which kind of 5,000? I'll give you 2,000 naira job. It's not flyer design, quick flyer design, because they have looked at you as somebody that cannot be paid more. But if you present yourself very well, all right, look at my profile picture on social media. You will see my suit there. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Organize yourself very well. Package yourself very well, so that when people come to your DM to talk about money, and you tell them that this thing is going to cost 100,000 naira, they are not going to be pricing you anyhow because you have really positioned yourself as a person of authority. So the problem of whether to go into graphic design or that is a lucrative one is this because of the people perception about it. Graphic design is highly lucrative. I mean, it's highly lucrative. You can earn, you can make a living with graphic design. All you need to do is, number one, like I said, work on your brand perception, work on your skill, upgrade yourself every day, learn, improve yourself, and put yourself out there. Post your designs on social media. Tell people what to do. And don't be afraid when you want to charge for your service, and charge based on your level. At the time I told you I was charging 500, I increased it to 2,000. Yes. Again, I increased it to 3,000. And then later I thought that, wow, the responsibility becoming much. My data service now is no longer 1,000. I'm not paying more for data, sometimes 6,000, sometimes more. So if I'm paying more, that means I should be getting more money. I have to increase my price to 5,000. After increasing to 5,000, I thought for a time that, well, even all these small graphic designers, they don't know anything. The ones that I've taught, they are charging 5,000 too. So why would I be still in 5,000? So I had to increase it to 6,000, later 7,000. Now I'm charging 10,000 naira, and I will increase it very soon. Now, why am I doing that? Because I am developing myself, I'm working on myself, I'm gaining more influence and authority. So I'm no longer in the way I was in 2020. That is why my price must not be the same. Some of you, your price have been the same for the past 5 years. You're charging one particular thing. The price of things in Nigeria, for example, is going up, always going up. What you used to buy 10,000 naira in 2020, now currently that thing is 20,000 or 40,000 or even more. So why would my price be the same? So it means that you need to work on yourself, develop yourself, and increase your price and give value for your service, for the money that you are giving. So it's very lucrative. Just start well and learn well and price well. Know about money and how to sell yourself. That's all.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of value which has been shared within this short time already. Like, honestly, it seems like a lot of things have been said and they kind of entered the next question I want to ask. But I'll still ask, right? I'll still ask for those who couldn't pay close attention to what you said earlier. Right. So at this point, I'm pretty much sure a lot of people watching this right now would like to know, yes, what are the various ways that an individual can make money out of graphic designing? And from your experience, how have you been able to do it and scale your graphic design business up to a point of earning 5 million, right? 5 million, if I'm getting it right, 5 million, like within a period of 2 years. How are you able to do it? Can you throw more light onto it that others can also start maybe developing themselves to do is the way you did it?
Okay. All right. So you can actually learn or get more than that. Now, this is it. Now, number one, you need to learn how to price. Understand
Okay.
that graphic design is not your side hustle. Graphic design
Okay.
is a business. That's why there's a part of graphic design that I teach that's called the business of graphic design. The skill
Wow.
is different from the business. Some people know the skill of graphic design. They are skillful graphic designers, but they don't know the business of graphic design. It is not the
Interesting.
skill of graphic design that give you money. It is the business of graphic design that puts money in your account. So
Wow.
having a skill is not enough. Knowing how to sell the skill, that's the business part of it. So if you want to make money for graphic design, number one, you need to sell your service. Render your skill as a service. Number one, render your skill as a service. That is to
Okay.
say, reach out to people who would need your service. Let's say you are a logo designer. Reach out to people that own business and propose to them that you're going to be creating a logo for their business for this amount of money. Reach out to people who are into social media and then tell them you want to be creating your social media designs for a particular package. Tell them and give them your samples, and that is that. So you can offer your service and you get money for it. That's number one. Number two, you can actually teach graphic design and make money from it. You can teach graphic design and make money from it. And when I say teach, I'm not saying that anybody can just become a teacher. There are a lot of persons who teach graphic design that don't understand graphic design. So you need to
Okay.
learn and understand graphic design before you can pass the knowledge to other people. Someone said that you cannot teach what you don't know. So before you teach
Exactly.
graphic design, you need to be able to understand it. So when you teach it, you not collect money for some person. Okay, I can teach you, I can help you to become a better graphic designer. I can help you to understand the principles, the element, the hierarchy, the contrast, the repetition, and all these things. I can help you to understand it very well in a practical sense, and you give me your money for that. So you can do that to make money. That's number two. Number three, you can actually also affiliate for other graphic design products. So you could have graphic designers that are doing things. Let's say graphic designers that sell courses. If you want to make money from their courses and you have people you can sell the course to, you can tell them, I can bring people to pay for your course so that you teach them, and then you pay me a commission. You can make money like that as a graphic designer. Not just that, one of the ways you can make money as a graphic designer is very easy now, is print on demand shirt. Right, look at my t-shirt. Now this is my t-shirt. There's no much stuff here, but this is just a logo. I wish I can get a t-shirt that has a logo, and I will show you what I mean by what I'm trying to say. Let me just try.
Okay. Wow, guys, a lot is going on right here. You guys.
All right, so this is one of my t-shirts. I want to show you that you can be printing something like this and be making so much money from it. Right, this is my t-shirt on God.
Okay.
Right, it's popular.
Okay.
You can check my YouTube channel. You will see I put it as a product.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that is even a simple product that I can just design with my smartphone or with my PC. I can just design it, just text, and then I can print it. I will buy the shirt and I'll print it. I can gain profit of 400 naira or even more from this printing. That's the 400 naira, so 4,000 naira or even more from this printing. Now, imagine if you have a contract to print t-shirts for a school or a church program. Very, very simple. Just put the logo there, their church logo, and then sometimes not you that is doing it. Your own is just to carry it, go and buy the shirt, good quality shirt, get your profit from it, go to the printer that's going to do the e-transfer, tell them, do a negotiation with them, get your profit from that one also, and print and go and give it to. So instead of you to be waiting for clients online, I know clients online, you can actually be doing something like this and be making money from it. So that is one of the ways you can actually make money as a graphic designer. You can do printing, shirt printing, okay? You can print on cap. People are doing birthday. You can tell them that, okay, your child is doing birthday. I can create a customized shirt for them. You can make money from that one as a graphic designer. A lot of money. All right? So apart from these things I just mentioned, there are other ways to make money from graphic design. Like you can do consultation if you are very good. All right, you can talk very well. You can do consultation. People can meet you and say, "Sir, I'm having this difficulty." Blah blah blah. You can charge them for your time. Tell them that, okay, for me to help you to understand this concept very well, to come out with this problem because I've gone through it. You're going to pay me 10,000 naira for 30 minutes. You're going to pay me 5,000 naira for 20 minutes. You can take that up and you can make money from that also as a graphic designer. Or not only that, number 5 or 4, you can also. One of the ways you can make money as a graphic designer is that you can also become a speaker. All right, you can also become a speaker. Now you have invited me for to speak and to share my knowledge.
Yeah.
All right, this can be a medium where I charge for my service, for my time, because time is money. So for me to share my knowledge, this is actually costing money. So I can actually tell somebody that, okay, for me to come out on your platform to talk about my service, to talk about my experience, I'm going to charge you this amount of money. All right, whether it's online, whether it's physical. This is another way you can make money as a graphic designer, become highly valuable. That you are not just talking graphic design. You can also talk about life. You can talk about principles of life that can work. You can talk about money. You don't just focus on only graphic. You can also help people. You can become a life coach as a graphic designer. So you can talk, you can speak, you can become a public speaker, and you can make so much money from that. So while you are waiting for a client to come, you can also do these things part-time once in a while, and you can make money. Apart from these things I just said, now, because if you are an influential graphic designer, like the way I am becoming now, you can influence for people. You can influence for people and make money. So my WhatsApp audience, because those classes you are doing, for example, if you're a graphic design coach, those classes you are doing repeatedly, you are getting a high number of traffic, people coming to your DM. Don't waste it. Let them save your contacts, build a community out of them. Then it will help to boost all your social media handles. Boost your WhatsApp. My WhatsApp now currently sometimes 1,600 views. Then from there I make money too. Because I can now begin to advertise. If you're a graphic designer, you want to reach more people that are graphic designer. You can come to me and say, "Nee, please help me to reach more people." You are sure to get more people because most of my audience are graphic designer, and I will charge you for it. It's not free. I will charge you for it. I make money from it a lot. Okay. I make money from that one alone a lot by influencing for other brands. There are many ways to make money for graphic designer.
You see the ways are countless. There are a lot because as you are mentioning, I was like, wow. Like I'm flabbergasted. Like, wow, this is mind-busting actually. It's really mind
Let me
boggling.
add this one.
Wow.
Let me add this one. Now,
Okay.
another way you can make money as a graphic designer. There are many. They're just coming to my. As you can see, there's no note to my hand. I know what I'm doing, so I can talk.
Exactly.
So there is a way you can make money as a graphic designer. For example, those your video you are creating for free, you can actually put all of them and put them on YouTube. Put them on YouTube. Create a YouTube channel. Create a YouTube channel. Start teaching graphic design. What this will do to you, number one, it will give you influence. People that you are impacting, they will look at you as a person of authority. It will give you influence. Now my YouTube channel have 12,500 something subscribers. I started 2 years ago. I started 2 years ago. I have been sharing content consistently, helping people. Now my channel have reached more than 50 countries of the world. India, Togo, America, USA, different countries, they are watching my channel and they are learning from it. Now, when people learn from you consistently, either through book, I'm going to talk about that, or video, or sharing of your knowledge, they see you as an authority, as a person of influence. You are making impact in their life. What would happen is that they'll begin to come to you, they'll begin to learn to you, they'll begin to become loyal to your brand. Then YouTube, when you meet their criteria, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you follow the YouTube monetization policy, you will be monetized, and YouTube will begin to pay you in dollars. Wow. That's one way to make money as a graphic designer. All right, and this is the final one. There are many others, but let me just stop here. It just came to our mind now. One of the ways you can make money as a graphic designer is to write a book, write an ebook, and share your knowledge through ebooks, small ebooks, maybe 30 pages. Yes.
Commandments of design.
Exactly. All right. Write something. You don't need money to write a book. You don't need money. All you need is knowledge and the right tools. Go to your Google Docs, write a book, write an experience. You can even do frequently asked questions or graphic design. 100 frequently asked questions. Answer those questions. Reach out to graphic designers and ask them, what are your most challenging questions as a graphic designer? Collect all the questions, maybe 50, and answer those questions. Answer all of them. Put them inside a book and sell it to them again. You make money for them.
Wow.
To make money.
Wow. Like, I don't know, you shared so much knowledge right here, and I wish a lot of people should watch this and take notes. Maybe they should have pen and get a paper, get a book, and write things out, because like a lot has been shared in this short time, like this, let me say 30 minutes. Yeah. But one interesting thing, I'll have to let you go, but I want to know, how can people get in touch with you, right? How can people get in touch with you aside your YouTube channel in the video description right now? How can people get in touch with you?
All right, I have tried. I don't have a website yet. I'm working on that, but I have tried to put myself online everywhere. So if you go to Google now and type 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗖𝗥𝗜𝗕𝗘, just NIYI space AMUDA, 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗪𝗓. That is the name on my screen now. The name on my screen now. Just type it on Google. You will see all the ways to contact me. So go to Facebook, type 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗪𝗓. My name is the first option you will see. Go to LinkedIn, 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗪𝗓, you'll see my name as the first option. Go to TikTok, anywhere you want to go to, just type 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗪𝗓. My name will come up.
Wow. It's been nice having you on this platform today. And
Thank you,
I'm
Mr.
very grateful and
Sorry.
thank you for the knowledge shared so far. I'm hoping one day I'll have you on the channel again, but with a different topic. A topic that you raised an interest in at the latter part of the video. You mentioned something, and I would like to get back to you on that.
No problem. If you want me to talk about money, I can talk about money, financial intelligence very well.
Wow.
Mindset, relationship, anywhere you want. I'll just give it to you.
On the channel again. I'll have to get you on the channel because you have so much to share right now, which the time will not permit us. You have so much to share, and I definitely have to get you back. So, if you have any final word for my viewers before you go, what would that be?
All right. Finally, I would first of all let me appreciate my host, for having me on this platform. I really appreciate you for that. Also, to my viewers, the persons that are watching, wherever you're watching from, what time you're watching, I don't know whether you're alive or that way you're watching later. Now, this is it. Everything you want to achieve in life, you can achieve it if you set your heart to achieve it. The first thing is to know what you want to achieve. That's number one. Know what you want to achieve. Number two, know the steps to take that you need, the step you need to take to achieve that thing. Number three, start taking action every day. Whether it's small, but start taking action every day towards achieving that goal, and you will get it. The last thing I want to say is that don't put money first when you are learning a skill, right? Don't put money first, money making first when you are learning a skill. If you start thinking about how to make money from your skill when you are just learning, you will not be able to learn well. So focus on number one, how you can learn that skill very well. Right? Don't become a coach because you want to make money. Become a coach because you want to impact people's life, and you will see that everything will work out fine for you. Create value for people. Give them value. Forget about the metrics, forget about the number, forget about the subscribers, forget about the followers. Just focus on creating value, helping people. Once people are helped, they will refer their friends to you, and you will grow. You will make money.
Wow.
All right, thank you so much for checking out this video. And if you like the video like this, let me know in the comment section. And if you like me to interview some other people on a channel who are doing well in their various fields that you can also learn from, kindly suggest the names in the comment section below and I'll check them out. Whoever you want me to have on a show to interview, let me know the person's name. It can be in any field at all, as far as the person is making an impact in that field. Feel free, let me know. It's all about how you can make money at the end of the day. That is what I want for you. Don't forget, a new day is a new win for you. So make sure you win everywhere you are. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bless up.